waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord, can you feel it coming in the air tonight? Oh Lord, oh Lord. Well, if you told me you were drowning, I would not lend a hand. I've seen your face before, my friend, but I don't know if you know who I am. Well, I was there and I saw what you did. I saw it with my own two eyes. So you couldn't wipe off that grin. I know where you've been. It's all been a pack of lies. And I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, well I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, well I've been waiting for.
Welcome back to Brock's Garage. Hey, I got a special one for you this time. It's a double shot of cars, cool cars that is. And we got John Steady, you remember him from episode 4, Starsky and Hutch, badass car. We got another one of his, it's just as bad, and it's a 74 Corvette. And man, this was cool, John. Tell us what you did to this one.
Well, pretty much everything. I bought the car from my neighbor. Took me 5 years of bugging her to get the car, and one day she decided to sell it. So I bought it and pretty much did everything to it to get it back in the shape you see it now.
That is awesome, man. So at the front, I see right off the bat, you got this front grill area. Now that's not stock, right?
No,
I mean, nothing
no.
really on this car is really stock anymore.
No.
But that's a special front piece, right?
Right, I basically bought parts and pieces of a kit. The bumper, the hood, the side skirts, the tail, everything like that.
Very cool, very cool. I really love it. And we'll take some pictures of it, but right here we've got some really cool airbrushing going on.
Right.
Where there used to be an emblem, right?
Right, it was old and cracked, and I hate trying to wax around it, so now it's all smooth.
That's awesome, man. And tell us about the color. That's kind of a really cool color, but that's a stock color, GM color, isn't it?
No, actually it's a Ford color.
Oh.
About 2000 was special order on some of the pickups, the Edge, etc. It's called Orange Crush.
Oh, wow.
It's really not orange, it's like 3 different kinds of pearl that make that up.
But it's a stock color,
Yes,
but
it's a
Ford.
factory
Oh,
color,
that's really
yes.
cool on this car.
It
I
is.
love it on the lines.
Yeah, you just don't tell the Corvette people it's a Ford color
yeah,
and they
but-
get all bent.
No, that's okay. And I love your flames too, how you did the flames on this.
Right.
So tell us about the hood. Now the hood, it's a custom hood, right? And did it come in
Right.
pieces, or did you have to put it together,
No,
or just
it was
like that?
one piece. I just had to do a little trimming, cleaning it up and stuff like that. But it's called Daytona style. The same with the front and all that.
Very cool. And we got some custom wheels, looks like, some big ones, right? What
Right.
size are those?
18 by 8 with a 245 series 18 tire.
Very nice. Very
They're
nice.
a billet center line, and then they're a 2-piece wheel, so I picked the offset, they welded it all together, custom built.
And you got the side spoilers there. That's really cool.
Right. Kind of covers up where you see
And
the
you got some
frame.
custom stuff going on with your doors.
Oh,
Why don't
yeah.
you show us that?
Check this out. I just can't have nothing stock, you know.
You
So I
are.
bought this kit to put it on, and
Life's too short to drive custom or stock,
that's
right?
right.
So that's awesome, man. So what
Right.
prompted you to do this? There's a story there.
Right, I was at a show in the custom Corvette class, and there was a guy who had a C5. He had them doors. Now C5, they'll swing way up. These aren't as easier to get in, but it looks cool as hell.
That does look cool.
So when I got beat by him, I said, I got to do it.
Yeah, that's cool. So John, with this backhoe piece, now that was just one piece that you put on there? Because I mean, I really like that spoiler you got going on
I wanted it
there.
with the spoiler, and I wanted it in fiberglass, not the urethane. And I wanted the style that has these recessed lights to kind of give it a little bit of a different custom look.
I really like the blue dots.
Yeah, that was just something I added. Doesn't really work the coolest like the old cars, but hey. And then I recently converted them to all LEDs in the back.
Very nice.
Not the bulb, an actual LED circuit
Very
board.
nice. Also got some more airbrushing going on here.
Yes. Yeah, I had the same guy do that did my front one, and even
Oh, very cool.
$2,700 bill of gas cap, only one in the world.
Oh, really?
It's
Very
$8
nice.
for the metal, but $2,700 for the lathe to make it.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Very cool. So, hey, you got other cars we're going to feature
Oh,
here
you
coming
bet.
down the road. So you'll see John Steady again with some more cool cars. You got an Eleanor I really can't wait to
Yep,
see when you get
still
it done.
working
It's going to
on
be a
that.
badass car, but you've got a lot of those.
Right.
So, hey, also, we're going to jump to a live shot at the Cruise Centralia and feature another car, 56 Plymouth. And it is an awesome car, and also my very good friend Bruce Frederick's car. And we're going to feature that car next. So you're going to get a two-shot, double shot hot rods. Awesome.
Hey, via satellite. I'm Bruce Frederick. John, I appreciate you inviting me on this show. Really appreciate it. We have a 56 Plymouth Savoy with probably some of the biggest horsepower you ever see in a cop car. I don't know, 80, 90, maybe 100 horse. Big old car show out here today. Total Lewis County, beautiful car show. We got some awesome cars. The cameraman got a little weird about the CUDA that's over there. Oh, it's gone. Hope he didn't take off with it. And having a good time. John, good seeing you. Hope to see you soon. Hey, John, I had a pretty good time at that car show, and I ain't gonna lie. I had a driver. I had my wife and Sissy there. They kind of scattered. I get talking to a bunch of people. I don't know what happened. Next thing you know, old camera guy says, hey, you didn't even show your car. I said, show your car? It's been parked out there. Everybody else is taking photographs, messing around with it. So anyway, let me show you this 1956 Plymouth Savoy. My guess is 108 horsepower hot rod steel. It kind of reminds me when I was in Germany. And I was working a base in Würzburg, Germany, and I had a Volkswagen van, 4-speed, and these BMWs, I was an MP at the time, and these BMWs would fly through the base from one side to the other, and then I would get in that thing and go, trying to stop them. I never got one stopped. But anyway, let me show you this 56 Plymouth Savoy. What? Lines of steel. Lines of steel. Has beautiful fins, kind of close in that rocket ship time period. That rocket ship time period where they had those fins. Everybody's copying everybody back then. Notice the bumper. The bumper is a straight black frame. You know the reason why you do that, John? Because you're waiting for a guy from Montana to send you a bumper. That's why you get in a situation like that. Okay, we're rolling down here. This thing has a Chrysler Flathead 6. Just money maker. And I tell you what, John, you know what I'm going to do with this car? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to end up selling this car and I'm going to throw in these bullhorn. Not bull horns, bullhorn. And I tell you what, if anybody's interested in this car, they're going to get themselves one side of a bullhorn. Hey, that's a great deal. John, you remember me telling you about this Flathead 6? I put a blower in it. A blower to hop this thing up. So no Corvette, no Camaro, nothing can outrun this old 56 Plymouth cop car. I'll tell you that right now. You want to look underneath the hood? Two latches. Two latches. Let's take a look at this. This is a Flathead 6 Chrysler made back in the old 50s. Still purrs like a kitten. Has an air oil filter, a 24-month battery. You don't find those every day, do you? And I installed this myself, a still blower. This thing blows like nobody's business. This is money, John. I think I got $109 in that blower, maybe 107. But I tell you what, this is Bruce Frederick's garage, and I might need John Steady to come over here and help me on a couple things. I'll tell you that right now. I can cook. And I can build cars like nobody's business. You know, I saw that you had at John Steady's, like a fabricator. I mean, he knows 99% more than I do in cars. I guarantee you that. But I would say, one of the things that I want to ask old John Steady is how to get my convertible top knob back in this car. Now, apparently they made it with like a porcelain little stem that goes in the top, you know, for this top button. I looked on Amazon for a 59 Ford button like this, and they want like $180. I thought about getting a tattoo of it, put it right above my heart. But it ain't gonna help me if I can't get this stem on this thing to fix it. You might see that old 59 Ford in another one of Brock's garage. I tell you what, John, I got a trivia question for you for those young viewers. Did I say specially or special young viewers? You know what I meant. This thing right here, what I got in this car, I'm like, it didn't work that way. Old school. Clutch in this on the old column. The old 3 on the tree. My interior is done by Joe, an anonymous friend of mine that said, do not say my name. And I promised him, I'll never say your name. Got yourself a 1950s microphone. I guarantee you're still using this. Little air freshener, in case the cameraman rides in the car. And the other piece of that bullhorn if I get in a jam. You know what I mean? All right. Hey, love being via satellite. Now let's take it back to you, John, at Brock's Garage.
Thanks for coming, John. Appreciate
no
you, man.
problem.
Love the car. Awesome as always, man. Hey, thank you guys for tuning in too. Appreciate you guys too. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. And if you want your car featured, check out the link below, and we'll see if we can make that happen. Hey, and as always, catch you next time on Brock's Garage.